What's up, guys? Really quick live stream, but there's some good plays for tonight, or not a ton, but I figured, just kind of go through them briefly on Underdog Fantasy. So I'm going to make a little 3-pick entry, and my first play is Andreas, under 2.5 shots on goal. So this play I also have on Prize Picks, but you can see Prize Picks already bumped the line, which is, one of the benefits of having multiple platforms. And again, the way that Underdog Fantasy works is we take the over or the under. You're going to see our payout doesn't change. Over, under, over, under. You're always getting the same payout. So the sharp betting strategy, what you want to do is compare the lines on Underdog to those on the sports books. So if you look at the sports books, you'll see Pinnacle, known to be a very sharp sports book. They have him heavily favored to go under. Bet Online, another very sharp sports book, has been ripping odds towards his under. So the entire betting market is aligned, right? They all have him. Any of the books posting lines on the over and the under, they have him super heavily favored to go under 2.5 shots on goal. Hot streak minus 179. So this seems like a great play to go with. And then I paired it with Brown, no touchdown, Corbin Carroll, under 2 hits plus runs plus RBIs, which I can kind of show you here in a second. So you can see some of these plays on the Fantasy Optimizer. So that's really the strategy for beating Underdog, right? They're a fixed payout platform, just like Prize Picks. They don't change our payout based on us selecting over versus under, so we want to find spots where, sports books are telling us, nah, this under is super heavily favored, like this play on Andreas, which you can see is just from the OddsJam positive EV tool. So we can go ahead, we can lock this in. I've given ample time to bet it. And this play on Jared Brown is kind of interesting. So you'll notice, really no sports books, not a ton of sports books, kind of no-name college football game for tonight. But you're going to see all these books have Jared Brown. They're one-way markets, right? You can't see the under. They don't give you the under. They only give you the over. But you can see like Unibet has him as a plus 115 underdog to score a touchdown. So all these books are telling us, hey, he's a big underdog to score a touchdown. So even though they're not giving us odds on the under, we know the under is more likely because they're giving us underdog odds plus 115 on the over. And I assume, if anything, they're juicing the crap, out of these lines. So on Underdog, you just got to win your picks 55% of the time. I've broken this down before to be profitable. So like this play on Andreas, right? He's heavily favored to go under. So this is a pick winning above 55% of the time, and it's profitable in an underdog entry. And again, like the way this platform works is you take overs, right? Overs. Man, they have a lot of this stuff. You take overs or unders, we're always getting the same 6x payout, right? So the way Underdog, like their business model, is they know most people can't get an edge. And if you can't get an edge, you're going to win these over-unders less than 55%. You got to win 55, only losing 45% of your picks to be profitable. That's not like super easy, So you need a real edge. So the easiest way to do that is you find plays where the under is super heavily favored on a sports book. So anyways, this play is still available. You can see some bets are popping up on Fliff. So we might as well, while we're here, I wanted to keep this live stream short. But we might as well. Fliff is a great book to have. I've explained this before, but in these live streams, I use a ton of sports books, WinBet, all sorts of different books I use. But in these live streams, I just kind of try to focus on the main books available. So here you can see on Fliff, I just locked in the over 6.5 at minus 120. You can see all the other sports books have this, Pinnacle, they've been ripping odds towards the over. This is the sharpest bookmaker. They have the line all the way down at minus 136. So all these books are pounding odds towards the over. Caesars, minus 145. Boom. So who knows? Maybe lineups changed in this game because you can see odds have just been ripping towards the over in this game. Blackhawks, Penguins. So again, because all these books set lines independently, we just hit this play on Fliff. And they have these free coins. I mean, it's like fake money, so I'm not really sure what to do with them. I just kind of put them on random crap. Sometimes they give you like experience points, which you can convert into money, but these coins are basically useless. But long story short, you can see all these books, they've been ripping odds, so you don't want to use Fliff Cash. You only want to use on this random crap, these coins because they're fake money. But anyways, all these books been ripping odds towards the over, pretty clear value on Fliff at minus 120. So where do we want to go to next? So we can check out, we just locked in that. You can see Prize Picks, the board's pretty dry. I mean, there's some college football plays showing up for today. This play actually seems decent. Robinson under 59.5 receiving yards. FanDuel has him at 53.5. BetMGM 52.5. So there's value on the under. So that play seems decent, like a play on Prize Picks we could go with. But again, if we go back to Fliff, right? I know Fliff is a book a lot of us use. You can see there's some decent value out there. A lot of these games are for Sunday. What's really powerful about sports betting is this bet has a 1.45% ROI. You look under the percent column on the positive EV tool, is like your ROI is daily in general. So some of these bets are on the NFL or college football Saturday or Sunday. But in general, when we're placing bets, we're betting on games that day. So even if in the NHL, we can just have a 1.5% ROI on our bets, that's a lot. Over the course of a month, that's 45%. So in sports betting, your returns compound quickly if you can get an edge. And you can see Pinnacle here. If we go to a little no vig odds calculator, their market is minus 136 plus 121. So we go to the most important calculator in sports betting. And I really recommend you read through all this text. It's the most important calculator in sports betting. Is the fair price on the over is minus 127.36, right? So we're getting minus 120, or we got this at minus 120, the over. And the fair price with the vig removed is minus 127. So anyways, just a quick live stream, locking in some underdog fantasy bets, plays. Anyways, what was the play we had on this live stream? So you can see here, right? And we hit some plays earlier. So hopefully, we have a good start to the day. But anyways, I do really recommend reading through this no vig calculator text. You can email me or DM me questions on Twitter if you have them. And thanks so much.